young you are, if you truly want to get some things done, I believe you do it, right? And hopefully you are just knowing it like I know it. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited about where we're going, the direction, man. I tell you, 10 years ago, when I actually saw this opportunity, we have come such a long way, and where Vacations Traveras Global is on today. And all I can say, it was truly a pleasure. It's been exciting just watching the growth. How many of you have ever just looked at where you come from and where you are today and say, man, we've come a mighty long way? You might look at your children and you watch the children grow up and you just get really sometimes teary-eyed because you watch your babies, you watch them. I know some of you have, some children that graduated this year. You watch them come across that stage, and it wasn't easy. We got some parents in here. It wasn't easy, but at the end of the day, it's worth the celebration. Am I making sense to somebody today? And I just want everybody to, at the end of the day today, be proud of wherever you are. Because guess what? We all could have been gone right now, right? But he spared us. He left you. You have a purpose here. And hopefully you're working towards your greatness every single day. It doesn't matter where you're at. Today can be a new day. And I'm so thankful based off of everything I've been actually seeing. But how many of you know that there is a lesson in everything? There's lessons in everything that you do. Anybody know that? And there's homework assignments in everything you do, right? And a lot of times we gotta go through those things. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you don't go, things don't happen to you, things happen through you. Am I making that sense? Like, stop. Don't think as a victim. Why things got to keep happening to me? No, things are going through you. So once you understand that, you'll really find your purpose. Am I making sense? Right? That's where your victory is. When you see, like, man, things ain't happening to me. It might not have looked like that when you first got it, but man, it's like, wow, now I understand. You thought something was happening to you, and really things was happening for you. Oh my goodness. Why is this happening to me? When you lost a job, guess what? You looked at it like it was a bad thing, but then you realize, man, this happened for me. Because if I wouldn't have lost a job, I might not have got my butt up. If things didn't happen, y'all gonna listen to me today. Sometimes you gotta go through that catastrophic event. It might be a sickness that you go through, but sometimes it's just to get your attention, right? Okay, let me get your attention. I got your attention now. Okay, I need to do some things differently, right? So today we're going to talk about how to just go head on and just get your business started right from here. We're gonna start right from where we are, not where all of the stuff. To understand everything that has happened in his past is in his past, but it's literally setting you up for your future. Somebody get that right now. I need your belief to really get into this game. So I'm gonna have a gentleman, and I'm looking for him, who's going to help me out with here, where he basically has literally turned his business around. Why don't I see you? What name are you using? Creators of Wealth. Oh, you actually signed up under the no, you're under the board. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, let me see. All right. All right. I just made him one of the presenters as well. Okay. And let me see. Turn voice on. Now, many of y'all know this gentleman here. Many of y'all know this gentleman. He is now, and I want to share something with you guys. This gentleman here, how many of y'all have actually had the opportunity to see Jarmal Stevens present webinars right here in the Creators of Wealth? How many of y'all have actually seen him do a webinar here, right? How many of y'all know this gentleman? He hails out of Atlanta, Georgia. Now, I want y'all to understand something. This gentleman is literally, watch this, because some of us, and all this is training. We are recording right now. Yes, we are recording. So we'll have this up for you. Before I go into that, let me just, I can bring him up real quick. But this gentleman literally hails out of Atlanta. He definitely is building a huge organization. And he's been with this company for, I'll let him give y'all that information as we actually do an interview with him on today. And it's not really going to be an interview. He's going to do the bulk of the training today. I'm just going to be asking him some questions and things of that nature. But I've watched this young man to the point where, he was recruited by a totally different organization. Do you hear what I'm saying? He was recruited by a different organization, but he decided that he wanted to follow the Creators of Wealth. He decided. Now watch this. He's still a part of that particular organization. But how many of you know that you don't have to be recruited by somebody to follow somebody? I didn't have to be recruited by Jim Rohn to follow his leadership. I didn't have to be recruited by Robert Kiyosaki to follow his leadership. Am I making sense to somebody today? See, a lot of us, sometimes we get upset because maybe the person that recruited you, they're no longer doing their business. But how many of you actually got started with this business for you and your family and not your recruiter? How many of you got started for yourself and not your recruiter? Regardless of wherever your recruiter, right, went, it doesn't matter, because guess what? I'm not here for my recruiter. Now, some of y'all may have done it to help somebody else. Anybody say, okay, I'm going to sign up with you, Diva, because I want to help you. I don't really care about myself. Did anybody sign up for somebody else? Like, I don't really care about myself. I'm going to just support you. I'm going to just support you. So, see, some of y'all actually said, I'm going to just support you, right? Some of y'all done that, right? Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to tell you something. I am so thankful for my sponsor, but I could give a dang on what he did. When I saw this opportunity, it wasn't for him. It was for me and my family, because I was the one that was working 70 hours a week. I was the one that wasn't traveling. I was the one that needed money. I was the one, because at the end of the day, you really want to help somebody, give them your paycheck and see how much you really help. Oh, I'm going to sign up with you. But a lot of times when people sign up with people like that, guess what? It's just a matter of time before, if that person does something, now you are literally hindered by that. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's about who. Who is this about right now? If you could answer that question for me. Who is that about right now? It's for you. It's for you. So this gentleman realized, he said, listen, Kip, this is for me. He said, but if you don't mind me following up under your leadership, I see how, Lord, I said, dude, come on, let's roll. And he not only follows the leadership, he has become a part of leadership here at KOW, that it doesn't matter. See, man, some of y'all gonna get this one day, but it don't matter. Because when you want something, ladies and gentlemen, there ain't no excuses. Am I making sense? There ain't no excuses why you can't win. They got plenty of leadership here. The key thing here is wherever you feel comfortable, Guess what? That's where we want you to be. And I guarantee you, your sponsor is not going to get mad at you if you go out here and succeed in your opportunity, right? So, with that being said, I want to bring up to the front of the room this gentleman again, who I have great amount of respect for. He has literally changed his business. He had a whole lot of stuff going on in his business, but he stayed focused. He stayed keyed in. He stayed tied in. And I just want y'all to just give a round of applause for my friend, my partner, my business partner, my associate, comrade. Give it up for Mr. Jarmal Stevens. And this gentleman, I'm telling you, Mr. Jamal, can you hear me, sir? Jarmal Stevens, can you hear me? Okay, I might need to do a couple things here. Can y'all hear Jarmal Stevens, or is it just me? They can't hear you. Okay, Jarmal Stevens, don't do this to me. Nobody can hear him. Okay, Jarmal Stevens, what's going on? Okay, that's me. Okay, let's see now. Can you talk? Okay, let me turn your voice on. I'm turning it on again. All right, hold on. Just a little technical difficulties. All right, while he's getting his voice and stuff together, I want everybody to look to the board that's up here. This is the schedule, and there's only two things that's not on here. So I'm gonna go through everything so everybody knows what's going on with the creators of wealth. Okay, so every single week, Monday through Friday. And Jamal, if you need to just give me a call on the phone, I could just put you on the speakerphone and we could do that too. Um, Basically, every weekday there's a webinar. Now, the webinars are for you, ladies and gentlemen. How many of y'all right now would love to have some committed people on your team going to the webinar at least 3 or 4 days out of the week? All right. This is for brand new folks. If you're brand new, wouldn't it make better sense to just have somebody that's very familiar with the information, at least tell them about the information, and you listen while they're being told. So you can invite people every single day, Monday through Friday. And we're going to do something special. We got the last couple of days. How many of y'all know the new promotion, the 99 promotion is going away? Everybody understand that? Everybody know that the promotion is going, the $99 promotion is going away. Matter of fact, it'll be on the 4th. So starting next week. So throughout this week and the rest of the weekend, we're going to be giving away the 3-day, 2-night getaways, but we're going to add something to that because we just got some new stuff to it. We're going to give away the 2-day cruises are now back. So that way people can all right, so the 2-day cruises are back. So now we can give away. Hold on. Now we can actually give away. Okay. Do me a favor, if you will, Jamal. Give me a call. Just call me on my phone. All right. So those are actually they are back. So what I'm gonna do is, in fact, today I'm gonna give somebody a 2-day cruise, and I'm gonna pay the fees, and I'm gonna pay whatever the taxes are today. I'm gonna give that away to one of you, so that because a lot of you don't really, you get it and you don't use it. So I'm gonna actually give away one of those cruises today, right after the training. I'm watching to see who's participating, and I'm gonna just decide who I want to give it to. Because I see y'all come up and y'all don't like to participate or nothing. Stevens, if you don't call me on my phone, man. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. Let me call him. I don't know why my phone not ringing. So you must be calling me from an Android or something. I don't think my phone accepts Android calls. I'm just I don't know. It just don't act right with those Androids. This is an iPhone. I be trying to help y'all out. Yeah. Hold on. I think that's the case. Yeah, I'm almost sure that's the case. Yeah. You calling me from an Android? Are you calling me from an Android? Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. He can't even hear the phone ringing. Jarmal Stevens.
Sorry. Jarmal Stevens?
Y'all hear that?
Is not available.
Y'all heard that,
Record
right?
your message at the tone.
Okay.
Finish.
All right, you want to try it? Is there a special number I need to call Mr. Jarmal Stevens? Yes, no, maybe so. Is there a special number? Okay, let's try that. Let me see. And y'all better not call him. He's married. Just in case y'all didn't know. 5 5. And he got a lot of money.
Mr. Motivator.
Oh, there he is. All right, you gotta turn your speaker down. They'll hear you right here. Yes, we can hear you. All right, we got it. See, if there's a will, there's a way, ladies and gentlemen. And at the end of the day, we're gonna make some things happen. Can y'all hear Mr. Stevens? Mr. Stevens, speak to the people today.
Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you guys give me a one if you can hear me? Give me a one.
There it is.
Here we go. Good. How you doing?
Oh man, I am doing outstanding, my friend. Thank you so much for taking time out to be on this call. Not that you're not here every Saturday, but when you are available, you are here. And I just wanted to have the opportunity to share your story. I just believe it's just an amazing one. Having the opportunity to watch you for the most part. But if you give me a minute, let me finish up on this weekly schedule. And then we're going to get into a little bit of question and more so I want you to do some training. I'm just going to be asking you some questions, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, so before we even go there, every morning there's personal development call, every morning at 9 o'clock. How many of you have actually been on that personal development call? Anybody? Okay. Personal development, ladies and gentlemen, I can't say enough about personal development. I've actually tried life without personal development, and I'm living my life with personal development. Anybody ever try to live without personal development? It really doesn't lead. Like when we talking about personal development, it's about being very intentional about everything that you're doing. It's like you're literally learning how to go through life, right? With instructions, with guidance, things like that. Like how many of us wish we had gotten married first, or we got personally development before we got married? Or how many of us wish we would have had personal development before we had the children? How many of us wish we had personal development before we even tried to build a business? You got to listen to what I'm saying. And a lot of us now who are personally development, and myself, I'm saying, man, why didn't they teach me personal development before life even got started, ladies and gentlemen? So we do that class every single morning. That class is open to the world. Now, we do not mention vacations on that class because there are people from all walks of life that's on that call that's not even in a business, just for you to really work on yourself. And how many of us know we need that? We got to work on ourselves before we can work for anybody else. Am I making sense? You got to build yourself up. And I guarantee you, your confidence is where it needs to be. When your posture is where it needs to be, when your stature is where it needs to be, everything else is going to chase you down. Your money will chase you down when you have you in order. Your world will change when you work. Because you can't change people, can you? But you can change yourself, which will change the people. You can't tell the people how to run their business, but if I change me, my business will run flawlessly. And hopefully you guys are getting that. If you haven't been on that call at 9 o'clock, it's well worth it. All right, on the welcome to new partners, we do not have that, but what we are adding to our training site, and I want everybody to write that down, thecreatorsofwealth.com. What we are is a getting started guide to how to get started, because we want to really get into the, how many of you don't want people to quit on your business? We call that attrition, right? We don't want that attrition in our business. So we're going to really teach you right now. Guess what? If everybody's $79 was being paid for, would anybody quit in this room? If your $79 was paid for, like never do you have to pay out of your pocket, would you ever quit? That's the key. We're going to teach on that, right? Then the smile and dial calls. If you haven't been on that call yet, I'm going to tell you, you better get on that call immediately on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. we have that particular call, which teaches you how to have people calling you. How many of y'all want people calling you, asking you about your opportunity on a daily basis? I mean, they're literally calling you, asking you, how can I be a part of this opportunity, right? You want your phone to ring every day. You want people in front of the information every day. You want to know what to say to those people, right? When they call you, how many of y'all want to learn what to say? Well, that's what that particular training hall is for, and we have a lot of people having success on it, and I guarantee you that's the whole key. All right, and then you have this class every Saturday, which is your training class, master course training, and then we actually have that here on the team webinar. We're going to soon be transitioning everything to the Zoom platform. How many of y'all like that Zoom platform where we actually get to see everybody, right? Well, I'm going to upgrade that platform. We can put up to about 300 people in a classroom. We're going to start using that platform. If you don't already have Zoom on your phone, you can download it right now to your phone, called Zoom Meeting or Zoom iCloud Meeting. And on that particular app, you can download it to your phone, and or you can go on to zoom.us on your computers. All right. So with that being said, it is time to go ahead and get some stuff started right now. So Jarmal Stevens, let's talk about you, sir, a little bit. Everybody get your notebooks, because I guarantee you he's going to be start hitting some nuggets for you. And you want to write them down, because this gentleman is literally signing up people like clockwork, right? I mean, literally excited about everything. And how many of us are ready to be excited about our business as we go through the next half of the year, to the point I want everybody in this room making at least let's say $1,000 to $3,000 a month. Is that good? If we could get you there, $1,000 to $3,000 a month, would y'all be excited about that? All right. Well, you sit back and take notes off of someone who is making it happen. Jarmal Stevens, how you doing today?
Oh, wonderful, sir. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you well. I want to ask you a question. When you really started this journey, talk about it a little bit. What's your background? What got you in the industry? And how did you get started with vacations?
That's a great question. I got started with vacation with someone I haven't talked to in almost 20 years, and they put me on a 3-minute phone call. You didn't have to convince me. I was the person that was too dumb not to listen, right? And I just looked at, I was paying $170 for 2 fans in my Honda, and I was putting more than $50 a week of gas in my car, and I just wrapped it around my type of thinking. The only thing I wanted was travel, and what ended up happening, I signed up on a team with professional network marketers. We didn't talk about travel. All we talked about was professional networking. And I was the person that was kicking and screaming going to the meetings, kicking and screaming. I didn't want to go. but that was my level of understanding. Okay, so when I was sitting in these meetings, I thought I was just hearing the stuff over and over. We heard this already. We heard this already. But again, that was my level of understanding, not knowing that it was preparing me for what was to come later. And I will say this about this industry: it will expose all of your flaws. And I'm so fortunate that I didn't listen to myself, and I just followed the leadership that was in place at the time, and I just sat back and watched versus going off home thinking.
So I want y'all to get this first. I want y'all to get this first. He said he hadn't talked to a friend in about 20 years, right? Did y'all hear that? So some of y'all right now got people on y'all list that y'all are always saying, well, you know, I haven't talked to these people in a long time. And what do I say? How many of us have said that? Like you feel guilty of calling that person because it's been so long since you've actually talked to them. Nobody? Nobody gonna answer that question. Did y'all just hear what he just said? He said it was a friend that called him. Can you tell us what that person said when they called you?
It sounded like one of those conversations where they was about to ask me for some money. Like, what you doing? I want to ask you something. I'm going to put you on this call and you to listen to it. And Mr. Motivator, I'm the type of person who won't listen to it, so you don't have to ask me again. Did I listen to it? Because I don't want to lie to you and say, yeah, I listened to it and dodge you. And when I heard the call, there was three things on that call that stuck with me.
Hold it. Wait. Stop. Because I want them to really get this. This is so important, and it's probably even important to you. What did they say? They called you. They said, hello, Jarmal. Like, can you remember the conversation? Because people are always wanting to know what to say. And a lot of you are getting training. You're being trained the day that you were approached, because at the end of the day, it worked on you. Am I making sense? So we got to see, you're missing out on this. And I want you to really, like, what did he say to me? That day, he called you up on the phone. Hey, Jarmal, how you doing, man? What's going on? Like, how did that conversation go? Do you remember?
I don't remember, but if you want me to tell you what to say for friends you haven't talked to in a while, I'll tell you right now, Mr. Motivator. I will tell you.
Go ahead, tell me.
I know we have not talked in a while, and I need to do a better job at keeping in contact.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Wow. Whoa. Stop that. Because I know that I'm glad we recorded this call. That was good right there. Like, how many of y'all got people on Facebook right now that you can type that to right now and literally what? Say it one more again for the people that's listening.
Mr. Motivator, I know we haven't talked in a while. I need to do a better job at being a friend. How are you doing?
Man, dude, I am so good. Good to hear from you.
And, you know, Mr. Motivator, just on that topic, all the training calls, all the webinars I've been on, all this information, they told it to us. You got to write it down and do it. Everything I'm telling you, I've heard on a training call. Everything you talk about, I've heard on a training call. And those are events that a lot of times we tend to discredit because we don't want to get on them because we say, I've been on that call. And you told me repetition is the mother of all learning. So you have to hear it over and over and over again. So it just comes out like second nature. And that stuff around your environment, you know, a lot of us have vision boards. Create yourself a vision environment. Put stuff up all around so you can see it. You have to cultivate your mind for success. So you're hearing this stuff. And the thing about it, Mr. Motivator, you have to take action. A lot of times we look at this business. It's $80. Okay, that's not a bag of groceries. But we're looking at it as a bill. So we don't take it that serious. But if you had a Walmart that was $80 a month you would value it a whole lot more than you value this home-based business.
Oh my goodness. Come on, wait a second. Look, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Man, now look at this. Look at this. Now we got to this part. We all hear. He said, and this is something I just said, type. So now that I've responded to you, I know it's been a long time, but how you doing? I'm doing good. What's the next step?
Well, for me, depends on if you said that to me, I'm going to ask you, do you have a moment for us to talk? And if you tell me yes, depends on what your bait is, you know, what's your hot button, I'm going to invite you to look at some information. With the motivator, this may or may not be you. If I were to see you some information, I would love for you to take a look at it. Why? Because I'm so excited, and I know this may help somebody in your network.
Man, I'm glad this call is being recorded. How many of y'all got that just now? Now, see, this is simple stuff that you can send to everybody that's in your network, ladies and gentlemen. Now, he just said, now what happens is you have to take action. Don't go into nothing else. It's now about what? You write it down, get off this call, and I need you to send that same message. I know it's been a long time, and I gotta stay in touch a little bit more. But then if I said, hey man, how's it going? He said, man, it's doing fantastic. How's the family? Boom, they good. Man, listen, Kim, I thought about you. That's why I'm hitting you up right now. But this may or may not be for you. But if I send you some information, do y'all hear how unintrusive that is? Did you just hear how unintrusive and very, very that's all about helping people. Now that's when you're helping people. Nobody talking back. So come on, Jarmal, we're going to keep going. They're not listening to me right now. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. So now you said you basically had some challenges when you got into it because you signed up with a bunch of professional networkers, which basically all these people do. A professional networker, how would you explain that?
Oh, okay, this is how it goes. I had a list, and I called my list. Everybody told me no. Everybody told me no. But when I would go to these meetings, this person signed up 10 people in a day. This person signed up 30 people in a month. And it kind of got me discouraged, but I'm going to tell you guys this. Professional athlete, anybody that competes on a high level, they train every day. That was training for me, seeing that happen around me. So versus being discouraged because I wasn't signing nobody else, it let me know that it works. But they had an experience that I didn't have. So I wasn't competing, I was comparing, okay? So you cannot compare. You just always have to keep. And I was seeing this stuff happen all around me, and I got very, very discouraged. And I remember Mr. Iverson pulled me to the side, and he said, do not watch me for $1 million in your face without even trying. And it hurt. It was a feeling, it's like you attend everything. I appreciate that, Jamal, but you have to take action. And I tell everybody that I bring on the team, even if I don't bring them on the team, they have their way they want to do things, but I'm going to tell them like this. Fail fast. A baby falls down a lot all the time, but the only reason that baby gets up because he sees other people walking, okay? So what that means is put yourself in an environment, an event, a webinar, a training call, okay? So you can see the success, so you don't think it don't work. All the stuff I'm telling you, Mr. Motivator, and you and I talk, we have a very intimate relationship. All the stuff that I'm telling you, I've heard over and over and over again. I mean, I would watch somebody successful. This is what I would do, and I tell this to all these guys. Watch somebody successful and do exactly what they do. Exactly. I would watch Mr. Iverson, the way he moved his hand, the way he told the joke. I would watch another leader, the way they said the conversation, how they changed their voice. I would watch and I record it with my phone. I would listen to it over and over and over again. Now, a lot of you have radio cars. If you get in my car, you'll be highly disappointed for not listening to the radio. I'm listening to something that can help me improve myself so I can make myself better. And I tell everybody, and this you know, it's cliche because we say it all the time, your income will never exceed your level of personal development. So turn that car into a university versus a concert. And it's hurt at first, but it's training. Anything you start doing is going to hurt. You start running, it's going to hurt. You know, you get in that pool and start swimming, it's going to hurt. But then it'll become so easy and so fluid to you. And Mr. Motivator, for the life of me, read. My first year in network marketing. I wish I would have read it my first year. They told me to do it. But your bad habits fight with the new habits that they're trying to help you form.
Whoa. Listen to what, are y'all getting this? He said your bad habits fight. Man, say that one more again so they can hear your bad. Go ahead, say that one more time.
Your bad habits fight with the new habits that are trying to form. Mr. Mumford said it himself. You know, I've listened to so many things, and I'm really understanding that it's all cognitive. It's all cognitive. And what you believe, your life is how you live. And, you know, you really have to change your habits. You know, I always look at a Coke and a glass of water. If you take that Coke is your thought patterns, everything. Now you take that glass of water and pour it in that Coke and see how it dilutes. It doesn't dilute that. So you just got to keep pouring more stuff into yourself and learning the skills. I guarantee you guys start reading GoPro. You listen to Eric Warren. And I'm going to tell you another training that's great. And this right here going to help all you guys. Go for no. Go for 5 no's. Call people. Let them know. Hey, look. I know we talked before. I need to get 5 no's today, and I would love for you to be one of them. Do you mind if I invite you on my webinar to look at this information? To see how you can earn an extra $1,500 a month part-time?
Wait. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, my God. Now, listen. Like I've been around for a minute, but God dang it, I'm learning now right now. Wait. I got to write. Listen. Did y'all hear what this man? Listen. I had to stop him because it was just so good. And I know some of y'all was missing out on that. Go ahead, Jamal. Go for no. Now that's a whole different mindset, right? Let's go with it.
It's on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. It's on YouTube. It's a Go for No training. So basically, what you're doing is you're programming yourself to get no's. You will sign one person up, and we just so happy. Oh, happy. But always emphasize and set yourself a no-go. So when you're talking to people, even when you pick that phone up on that list, hey, Mr. Motivator, look, I'm having something tonight. I'm really excited about it. I need 7 people to tell me no, and I would love for you to be one of them. Yeah, that's in Rome all day, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, all this information, they're giving it to us. You just have to pick it up and accelerate your learning by failing forward so fast. Not everybody's going to be able to jump from the free throw line. So you have to train. You know, we take this stuff, so we really don't value it a whole lot. You know, we value everything complicated and disregard everything that's simple. Okay? So just train yourself to understand that, yeah, it's going to take time, but you can accelerate it by feeling faster. Okay? Don't get upset when people tell you no. Don't get emotional. Practice being so nice. And ladies and gentlemen, I know Mr. Motivator is going to ask you some questions, but I'm going to tell you, if you're on social media and you're not sharing the opportunity, what I mean by opportunity, there's so many things in your back office that you can clip, share, that are pictures of travel. I tell my team, share some travel. That creates leads. People love nice pictures. Okay? Track what you post. Write down the people's names of who liked it. Start interacting with them in the post. Hey, how you doing? Have a conversation with them. And I learned that from a social media person that's on somebody else's team You have to form alliances with other people. Mr. Motivator said it himself. You know, you may have come in with somebody who may not have the skills that you desire to help take you to the next level. That's the law of the live. So you find other people that may be able to give you nuggets. I learn from everybody, especially the travel agents, because travel is our business, and people may come into this business and want to learn travel, and if you have alliances with travel agents, guess what you can leverage? You can leverage the travel to get them to look at the business. And if they don't want to get in the business, you know that thing called the booking engine? Let's try this for 90 days for me. I would love for you to do that. But you know what? Who do you know that want to go to doctor practice like this? And that's drip marketing. You may not ask the person to get in your business and they tell you no. You don't want to keep calling them. Drip on them. Send them something. Send them a nice video. They send it to you in your email all the time. They dripping on you. Drip on them.
Man, I don't even want to stop you from talking because you saying so much good stuff. He said, I want y'all to get this. He said earlier, if you notice what he said, and I heard this, he said, I would get disappointed with people who were having success. Did y'all catch that? He said, listen, now how many of us get discouraged by people who are actually having success? And I know I've been in that boat. I know Jamal just admitted that he's been, like, I'm admitting, like, you get jealous, you get disappointed, you're seeing people go to the next ranks. You're human, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to sit here and say this don't work. It's gotta work. I just, instead of getting this, and this was a lesson that was taught. Instead of hating on that person, learn to love that person and then connect with that person. Are you fine? See how much personal development is needed in our thinking, which why we constantly say most people are failing mentally to the point that they can't do nothing physically to get the results that you want. Oh man, this some real good training today, because he's not only hitting you with stuff, but he's telling you his story to once he started to change his thinking. And how did he change his thinking? Because I used to say this, and maybe some of you get it. You know how you be like, I used to say this, I'll give you my own personal story. I was adopted. And I was really upset because I was adopted. And I would always say stuff that would make me angry. I would be envious of other people, things of that nature. I just kept playing the story that way. Y'all, this is some good training now. So in my mind, I'm saying all of the stuff that would not get me to the place that I really needed to be. I was saying stuff not to the point that it would serve me. I was saying the stuff that it would discourage me to the point that I was in a place that I did not want to be. Am I making sense? That's what, like your bank account. Your bank account is not where you want it to be. The results of your business is not what you want. And at the end of the day, I said, I got to change these words from being grateful. How many of us know that's a major piece that you're listening to? If you listen to Jamal right now, he's talking about how many people is he following? How many people is he listening to? How many people is he making alliance with, where when the person pulled them to the side and said such and such, like, don't watch me make $100,000 in front of you. He just said that. Now the other person,
it was $1 million, Mr. Motivator.
Go ahead. It was $1 million, right? And what did he say to you?
He said, you could be a cheerleader. A cheerleader is a permanent position, and it comes with a skirt.
Hold it, wait. He said a cheerleader is what? You got to speak up on your phone.
Permanent position. A cheerleader is a permanent position, and it comes with a skirt.
And it comes with skirt. A cheerleader. Mm-mm. How many of y'all ready? How many of y'all ready? How many of y'all tired of being a cheerleader in this industry? Like, I'm tired of this. That's hard hitting, right? But at the end of the day, the way he heard it, the way you hear things, Jamal, when you're grateful, do you hear things one way to a point when you're ungrateful?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Mr. Motivator, sometimes we get in this industry and we expect it to happen right away. Let's be honest. You can make a lot of money very fast. You can. But I listened to Les Brown, and he said it's like a bamboo tree. The bamboo tree shoots down before it grows up. Okay? So a lot of you, it's working, but then you sabotage yourself with some of the words you say, So you look at your mind, it's like soil. You can't go in your backyard and want to grow something and put the wrong information in there, which is your thoughts, your environment. You got to put the right seeds out your mind, okay? Your seeds are your thoughts. You have to water those seeds. Watering is your action, okay? So you got the soil, the seed, and the water. And this is something that sticks with me, and it's like my claim to fame. And I heard this from another leader because I was at an event. Discipline your disappointment. Discipline that. You have to. People have come in your business. People are going to quit your business. But it's okay. Energy flows where attention goes. So you can't worry about what somebody is not doing. So you got three types of people in this business. You got your quitters, you got your carriers, and you got your builders. You're not going to have many builders, and that's okay. But the people that run this business are the travel agents. We need to thank them, okay? Because you want people to value their product so they always see the value in it. I'm so grateful for you, Ms. Yancey, Mr. Mumford. I just see so much out there to learn. And guys, never stop learning in this business. You got people making $100,000 a month, but we looking at $79 a month as a bill. And sometimes I take it away and say, you're just not who I'm looking for right now.
You got to learn how to say that, baby. You got to learn. Did he just hear the takeaway? The takeaway. Did you hear that? The takeaway. Take it away from him. Take it away. You don't want everybody in your business. You do not want Mookie in your business. Stop trying to persuade her. Did y'all hear what Jamal just said? Jamal said he heard a sizzle call. He heard was it a 3-minute call?
I didn't think it was 3 minutes.
He heard a 3-minute call, and he said, I'm joining. Do y'all think that Jamal, the only one that's going to listen to that sizzle call and join, do y'all think he the only one that's going to actually join your business? No, he ain't the only one. Do you think Jamal is the only one out there that wants to make an extra $100,000? So now, Jamal, all right, we giving them some good stuff. We got 7 minutes left. Why? You've been using this daggone product. You just came back from Disney. What's really helping your belief system with your business, man?
Let me tell you something, Mr. Motivator. A lot of you guys know this. That's just one trip. I went on a Disney cruise. I saved $3,500. I'm walking around that cruise. Everybody else, they happy, but the parents congregate and talk about how much money they spent. Now, a smile on my face, but that's $3,500 I saved. Is it worth the $79? On top of my 5-year-old had the time of her life. Because when those kids, when they say they want something, they don't say they want something next week. They say they want something tomorrow. Tomorrow is my little girl's favorite. Can we do it tomorrow? And I was on a webinar on the same webinar Thursday night. Deidre Bass was doing it. Let me look at these travel agent rates. Guys, look, I never pay full price for travel. Since you showed me the stuff with Apple and how you and Deidre, I don't pay full price for travel. I don't. Like, you got to know what you have so you get a value in it. So it's real easy to tell a person, like, look, this may or may not be for you. Well, who do you know? Or who can, matter of fact, what's their name? Get personal with them. What's their name? And they'll close their hand and won't even give it to you. And then you have another conversation with them. So you're going to block the blessings because you don't see it? Oh, good. Thank you. You just follow up on that 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. And be visible with your business. Ladies and gentlemen, people are calling me in my inbox. I want to sign up. And I go back and look at a former conversation. I'm like, I talked to that person a year ago because somebody else talked to them. And they said, no, I want to sign up with you because you're consistent in your business. A lot of you are not consistent enough that people do not want to join. And a lot of times we go talk to our family and friends. Guys, I tell everybody this all the time, Mr. Motivator. If you started a $1 billion company and you want to pick your board of directors, or you're talking to your family and friends.
Hell no.
So stop getting upset when they tell you no. Stop not working your business when they tell you no. Stop not working your business because they don't pick up the phone. None of my cousins are in my business. They don't even book travel fee. Would you think I have a problem saving $3,500 on my trip? Motivated, you know.
All right. You've been turning your business around. I know you've been you started doing some advertisement, marketing your business to where your phone has been ringing like crazy. Like you have done something in marketing to where you have become deliberate in putting things into your business to get what you want to come through your business. You have been doing things to your business, to things that you want to come through. Like, how many of y'all want people to come through your business? Come on, talk to me. You want people to come through your business, but you're not doing anything to market to your. Oh man, talk to us about that. What has happened since you've been on that Smiling Dial call on Wednesday night?
Let me tell you, that Smiling Dial call was probably the savior in my business. For the last, I say 9 weeks, we put in over 60 people.
Oh, shoot!
And I had to credit Ms. Yancey as well, and you put together a platform for us to pick up the phone. So I ran a report of all the people who left business. I went through my message of all the people I talked to, and you have to write their names down. I mean, it may seem like a tedious thing, but once you start writing their names down, you start seeing people you already talk to, you'll start contacting everybody. And they may not be ready right now. Mr. Motivator, I signed up a guy who, big time in Atlanta, he doesn't want to build the business, but I signed him up. Don't you know about 3 people called him after I announced him, and they said, why you didn't sign up with me? And they said, this guy right here, he just caught me at the right time. So you have to follow up. But I saw he liked travel. Guess what we sell? Travel. I'm always marketing travel deals in certain groups, and people like those pictures, and guess what? They have friends. And I'm going to tell you, I know we have a little bit of time. Stay off the timeline because it's taking a lot of your time. I'm telling you. I was guilty of that. So get you a daily method of operation on how you want to work your business so it don't seem like it's a task. See, I work my business like I work a job. See, I make sacrifices because I've sacrificed enough. A lot of somebody's going to miss that. Make sacrifice. You're already making a sacrifice, so sacrifice some more. My little girl want to go outside and play right now, but I'm on this call, okay? I got a webinar at 3. I know if I have multiple exposures, it's going to pop. And some of you not even ready for 300 people to join your business because of who you are. So you have to work on your leadership skills. God, look, there's a book you told us to read. Build a team, not a downline.
Mm-hmm.
The trash man to the cash man. Mr. Motivator has gave me so much information. I don't question it. Why? I'm going to do. Mess it up until I get it right.
Come on. Woo, Jesus. All right. The theme of this training, Jarmal, is turn your business around. How to turn your business around. I want you to just speak to the people today. Give them at least 5 things that I just want you to tap that they can write down starting today. How, based off of what you have done, how to turn your business around starting today.
I want everybody to write this down. This is the first thing you need to write down and get you a calendar. Get you a calendar. In that calendar, every day, write down you're one person away from an explosion. That's in my calendar. I write that down, look at that every day. That lets me know the right person's going to come. It's just a matter of time. Then you have to stay consistent. You may not be, you're going to learn what not to do, and you're going to learn what to do. But ladies and gentlemen, I lead in with the product. I'm going to pique your interest with the product right away if you're on social media. And also, flyers. Guys, give you all this free marketing for every vendor. Today is a nice day. When you go to McDonald's, I call it take a trip. Take a trip. Leave something. Geo White is notorious for the flyer game. They pass flyers out every place, and people will start calling you. So you become the hunted, not the hunter. Okay? And ladies and gentlemen, and this right here is is underrated. I'm sorry. Develop yourself. Work on a skill. See, it's a training that I heard by a gentleman. He said he wanted to have a lot of people join his business. But he didn't have that happen. But he signed up one person that bought him to 12,000 distributors. And that's my focus. I'm looking for the right person, and that person is looking for me. Guys, make yourself visible on social media. Social media is a free tool. Ask every travel agent that does travel on here, I would go ask them a question. How do you market your business? Because most of the people I was signing up was travel agents. Social media. So I created a marketing group, and all I do is just drop flyers that the company sends us in the group. Here, this is what y'all post. I'm giving you the water. I'm taking you to the water, right? I'm giving it to you. Now you can drink it or not. But you would never say Jarmal Stevens didn't help you. He just been willing to help people. But look at Mr. Motivator. I mean, this gentleman is the definition of leadership. I'm not in his money line. He lets me utilize his resources. And he has a website called creativeofwealth.com. Go to the website and use the tools. Use the tools. Piquing interest. All the stuff is there. See, they say something in the Bible, and I'm not real familiar with it, so I'm going to mess it up. You know, Mr. Motivator.
Right, we got it.
What it say about knowledge? People perish for lack of knowledge, and there's something in the internet scripture as well about knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we're giving you all the information. Now, I can't come to your house, pick up your phone, and make you listen to something. I can't come to your house, pick up your phone, and make you post something. I can't come to your house and tell you to go to Carnival and learn something. Guys, when you learn something, post it. I'm taking a Carnival training. Leave for the day. Ooh, I want to know because people are watching you. Guys, people are calling me left and right. I want to sign up because I think you are consistent. And a lot of you just not consistent enough in your business. And like I say, that bamboo tree, it grows 50 feet down before it shoots up in the air. And you'll be surprised when your blessing comes. But get yourself ready when it comes. And that's what it's all about, preparing yourself when it comes. And a lot of times, we don't want to assess what the problem is. We just want the results. We want the instant gratification. We want the microwave. No, this is a crock pot. and it's cooking. It's cooking for you. And reach out to your team, even if they're not doing something. You need to thank everybody on your team. They're your matrix. That's money. Thank them. Do you need anything? And do not talk death in your business. This one thing you told me. Stop thinking in lack. Do not say those people are not doing something. We tend to say that they ain't doing nothing. They don't want nothing. You see how your words influencing your thoughts and your thoughts influencing your action there?
Mm-hmm.
That's personal development at its best. So change that, and a lot of other things will change.
Jesus. Come on, y'all. Give it up for Mr. Jarmal Stevens. Man, all I can say, if you ain't getting nothing off this call today, your wood is wet, ladies and gentlemen. And we did record it for your listening pleasure. Go back and listen to this training over and over. Do not blow up Mr. Stevens' inbox. I asked him to come over here. I did the training. I recorded the training. This man is doing some things. You said you had 60 people. You said, he didn't say I signed up 60 people. He said we have signed up 60 people. Did y'all hear that? I caught it. Did you not say that, or did I just catch it wrong?
No, you said it right. We had a young lady come in our business, Chantel Butler out of Hinesville, Georgia, and she just went crazy. I mean, like in 1 week, she signed up like 4 people, and Mr. Bryan stayed consistent. He signed up some people, and I just called a bunch of people that went in suspension, that's been out the business, and people that I've talked to. Just took a Saturday and just called them. Just called them.
Man. All right, the training that he said, I want y'all to write this one down. Go for your note. That's on YouTube. You can get that. Go listen to it. Drip marketing. You want to go on YouTube. Understand what that is. Drip marketing. Study those type of things so you can learn those type of things. He gave you a lot of good nuggets, right? Failing forward, right? Like, guess what? Failing faster. Right? Learn. It's titles like that you will find good, solid trainings to listen to help you get through that. Am I making sense? So instead of you sitting there watching television, the man just told you, instead of making your car a concert, make it a training. Right? Y'all in your car, some of y'all will probably be going someplace. Change it into a university. Some of y'all don't want to listen to that. It's uncomfortable. Why? Because it's not something, but change the habit and you're going to change your outcome. Ms. Stevens, thank you so much, sir, for your training on today. I've learned some stuff myself. We got to have you again. Y'all can see Mr. Stevens, literally, he's on that webinar every single night, even when I don't show up and some of our leaders that's part of the Creators of Wealth don't show up. Mr. Stevens is right there to pick it up and continue. So, ladies and gentlemen, show him your love, give him your appreciation. He's actually out here helping us build our organization. How many of you would want him to share a presentation? A lot of people be like, well, the way he did. No, guess what? It works. Don't worry about what your people are doing. Just know that what we're doing is working, and don't let somebody else discourage you because they said, well, I didn't like that or I didn't like this. Get your emotions out of it, and guess what? Put the work in it, and you'll get the results of it. Am I making sense? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I have to do something. I'm thinking of a number right now in my head between the number 1 and 1,000. 1 in 1,000, right? 1 in 1,000. Listen to what I just said. 1 in 1,000. I want you to go to the Millionaire Travel Group and send an email. This is what I want you to do. I want you to send an email today, and I want you to tell us. No, don't even send it in an email. I want you to go on to the Creators of Wealth platform, and I want you to put a number in, and I want you to tell me what you learned from the training today. Like, what did you learn that you're going to implement from the training today? And I want you to put a number in that comment on our Creators of Wealth. And I'm going to pick one of those that I'm going to send somebody on a trip because you took out the time, made the sacrifice, did it. Is everybody on the Creators of Wealth right now website? Is everybody on Facebook? Do you know how to? Is there anybody that's not a part of it that needs to be a part of it? Let us know so that you could get it. But go in there and make a comment on the training today. Because guess what? It was a lot of people. There was 60 people in this room today. I seen about 63, but that means it was about another almost, we got over 2,000 people on our website. That's not a good number, is it? No, that's not a good number. So I want everybody to go and leave a comment and like, you missed out on the Creators of Wealth Masterclass training today, and say something kind and let Mr. Stevens know how much you appreciated his training today. And then we're going to go and pick out one of you guys and send you on a nice little trip. So you guys have a good day. It's been a pleasure. Make sure you have a good holiday. Listen, don't eat too many ribs. Save me one. There's 61 of you in here. So if everybody save me one, I'll at least have 60 ribs to eat from, Mr. Stevens. You want to help?
Yes, sir.
Y'all can keep the vegetables and stuff like that. No, I'm changing that habit too. So, guys, God bless you. Take care, take charge, and take control over your life. We'll see you on next Saturday. There will be no webinar tomorrow for the holiday. Monday. There will be no webinar, but we are going to do some major things from that day on. Guys, get as many people in your network as possible. Use some of these good nuggets that Mr. Stevens just said. Type some of that stuff in your Facebook and get some attention. God bless. Take care. Take charge. Take control. Because guess what? If you don't, somebody will. And there is no personal development tomorrow. On Monday either. So y'all go out and have a good time with your families. Take care. Thank you, Mr. Stevens. Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir.
Fill my cup and put some Kool-Aid in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Simba, got this right. Let's go to Africa, Nollywood, Nigeria, Mississippi. If we show up, we're gonna show up. Sooner than a fresh jar of slipping. I'm too hot, hot damn. For the police and the fireman. I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a drive around and retire, man. Too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot, hot damn. I'm a man, say me up that money. Let me tell you something. Problem with the youth today. You know, everybody wants to have some kind of experience. They put it up on Skritter, or on Facebook, on Instagram, what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get out this social network and stuff. And have face-to-face, speak to each other. You know what I'm saying?